Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. This is our first refresh message this week. I'm Pastor Steve Green, Breton Word of Faith Church. Our subject is enjoying the life of God, and today is Wednesday, September 23rd. I want to talk for a moment about the mercy of God, and then if we have time this morning, also to bring in the fact that we reap what we sow, and how these two truths, although perhaps in the minds of some they don't fit together, they in God's mind in fact fit perfectly together. They're both equally true at the same time. Let's start with the mercy of God. The mercy of God is demonstrated to us in several different ways. In the character of God and in the Bible. Number one, Jesus died on the cross for our sins. We read in Isaiah chapter 53 verses 5 and 6, He was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon Him, and by His stripes we are healed. Verse 6, all we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord has laid on Him the iniquity of us all. So that is probably the preeminent demonstration of the mercy of God toward us, that none of us were worthy, none of us deserving, none of us were good. All of us, like sheep, had turned away and gone our own way, and yet Jesus died on the cross for our sins. He took our iniquities. He bore our sicknesses. By His stripes we were healed. He was bruised, it says, for our iniquities. He was wounded for our transgressions. So there is the mercy of God. Number two, He bears with us. We may be not doing the right thing. We may be sowing to the flesh, sowing things we don't want to sow. We're going to reap things we don't want to reap. Even while doing that, He bears with us. In Psalm 86 verse 15, but you, O Lord, are full of compassion and gracious, long-suffering, and abundant in mercy and truth. Abundant in mercy and truth. Now, that's an interesting combination. Abundant, not just in mercy, but mercy and truth. The mercy of God is that He is kind toward us. He's long-suffering toward us. Truth is that we're going to reap what we sow anyway. They two work together. We can't use one against the other. Sometimes small children, or perhaps even not just small children, will try to work one parent against the other. Sometimes Christians try to work one truth in the Bible against another, but we need all of the truth. It is true that He is abundantly merciful toward us, and we are so grateful for that. And it's also true that we reap what we sow. And so we have to be vigilant and determined to sow the right things. We'll quit there for today, and we'll pick up again tomorrow. Thank you for joining us today.